Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Also, don't forget to leave a comment and a like down below and share us on social media. Any and all exposure is greatly appreciated.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
Looks like she's got a mission for
More
us,
like
huh?
someone. You're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Aloy,
Hey, thought I'd check in on how you're doing.
you mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Alright, let's
You
talk
said
about
you
it.
wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Fair enough.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Yeah, we'll talk to her next time we're here. We've done enough talking.
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Ooh. Okay. Getting lots of goodies here. Alright, so we are running the mission Need to Know. We're going to do some side quests for a little bit now. We've progressed this story a great deal, but we've also amassed quite a few little side quests, so we'll do some of them. Those are fun.
Starting to rain.
And then I'll probably... He's right here. Then I'll probably just go do a little hunting for parts that I need and upgrade a lot of equipment, but I think this time I'm going to do that off
I
camera.
see you, champion. Sit, please.
Because it gets a little boring, you know?
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
Alright. Dry urine.
Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Okay, it's annoying.
You look geared
Can't
up
we
for battle.
access the fire? There we go. Alright, so here's where we want to go. Camp Nowhere. Not available to fast travel to it yet, so we will fast travel to the shelter, which is fairly close by. Yeah, we'll do some of these side quests up, knock them out. Errands, stuff like that, all those little things. All the ones that are like way beneath our level, especially just to get them done, because they don't need to be sitting there. It'll give us a nice quick boost in our points too, our skill points, which is great.
Something nearby is sending that signal.
far do we have to go? 132? Not bad. That's good enough on those. Let's get our smoke bombs ready. There we go.
That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here.
Hey, little piggy. Oh, what a kill. Okay, that was fun. Something unknown over there. A couple new quests down here. Hello, Camp Nowhere.
Noticed the machine riders earlier. They seemed like they were racing or something.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Alright, well, there's that.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Sweet. What's she doing? Is she porking him? She might be porking
If
him.
you're feeling bold,
All right.
there's a Tanakh outpost nearby.
Got all kinds of crap going on here.
If you're feeling bold, there's a Tanakh outpost nearby. The rebel flank.
Looks like we have company. Why not rest for a moment, friend?
This guy? Okay.
I hear the Tanakh are fighting each other quite a bit these days. Some of them contain machines. Those you've got to be real careful of. We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here. A few settled at the edge of the desert in the southwest. They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them. Those rebels are bad business.
Alright.
Keep an
we
eye
got
out
a
for them
couple
while I'm out here.
That girl was wound up tighter than a twisted.
Japanese.
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, Lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Okay, buddy. And we got another box over here. And another mission.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora.
Smooth.
The savior. My savior. Right in the nick of time. Their name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delve wares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel, a passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body, one of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Alright.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is.
I just saw
Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
I could tell poor Guff this was a bad idea.
Alright, so...
See? Alvin said no one could clear out the machines, but she did it.
Is writing machines of...
Wouldn't mind all this kidding around if I had a...
Watch it.
What? Noticed machine riders earlier. I don't know. Please tell Nora to say
I don't think I can override you. Guess there are more cauldrons out there.
Alright, so we got a long way to go for that, but... There's a green shine fragment there. There's the tunnel. And where's our friend? Back sack webbing. Yeah, we got that guy already. Need some shell bolts. And there's all kinds of stuff around here we need. Well, you know what? We are gonna go ahead and fast travel as close as we can to our destination for the current mission, then we'll worry about the other ones afterward. And that's way out there, but fortunately, we get a campfire. So we're definitely delving into new portions of the map, opening up new areas, new biomes. It's getting more and more interesting as we explore these different areas. Alright, so that brought us just under 1100 away. Okay. There's Fall's Edge. What do we got here? A fire clamberjaw? Interesting. All kinds of nice
Fire's not gonna
parts to
help
mark
here.
on them. look for... Is that the chill water? Perch water? Yep, sure is. Alright. There's lots of parts to strip off these guys, and what's this one? Another one.
Those jaws look like they could crush metal and bone alike.
Well, that put a hurting on them, but it sure woke everybody up. Tore that guy up pretty good. Not that great though. Oh, come on this way.
That ought to help.
Upset. I think this is a new creature. I don't think we've faced these guys before. Was he climbing a tree? Oh, that's sneaky. That's super duper sneaky. Yeah, I'm not sure where he ran off to. What's he doing? One, two.
They know something's up.
4. Okay. Okay, another one. Knocked a part off. Life is good. Got 2 more of those arrows. Switch to something a little more basic. Look at these guys. That's not cool. Freaking rebels? Really? Alright, we'll make our way back down here. 3 of those guys are over there. Coming back this way.
Should try something other than fire.
Hit a weak spot. Nice, coming this way. I'm going to try to silent strike him. See if that does anything. He's very baboonish. Wow. That hurt. still got 1, 2, 3 more of them out there.
Careful now.
These rebels look like they're still up the road, so that's good. No, you don't see me. Dark out here in a minute. This is taking way longer than I anticipated. I just wanted a quick run in with a couple new creatures, but you know, I could lay out some purge water traps and wreck them pretty good, I imagine. Let's try and gather up some of these parts that we knocked off. It immediately alerted to my presence when I hit it, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird how it works. Well, you know what? We got a long way to go. There's just too many of these damn dudes around. I really don't feel like screwing with them. Alright, we're going to let them de-aggro, and then we're going to go gather those parts up and get the hell out of here. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, look at that. That bumps our health up over its limit with a potion. That's kind of cool. Alright. We're going to go get these parts. And then get the hell out of here. What do we got here? Resource scanner. Cool.
have to
what the
find
hell?
whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm.
Alright, so we got ways to go still, right? Yeah, look at that. Alright, well, it's evening time. Definitely want to restock our berries a bit. Oh, not really. We got a ton of them. Got a little unknown shelter over here. Let's check it out. See if there's anything interesting there. I like the design of the game where they have these berries outside of the different shelters and stuff like that. There always seems to be a supply of them. It might not be a buttload of them, but there's a few, you know. Then there's always some of
Stash
the
this away for later.
ridgewood, handful of rocks, all the basics you need. Just, you know, to get going at least. Alright, good. It's got a stash box, got the timer, got this puppy in heal. Is there anything we can upgrade? Well, we can definitely do some ammo crafting. That's it. All right. Do some of these up. Potion crafting. Well, how interesting is this? Large stamina. Cleanse. Okay. I got no problem with that. So yeah, counterintuitive to what you usually do in a game like this is it's good to stock up on everything when you get to one of these places, because you know you use that stuff when you're out and about crafting in your own inventory, coming up on random workbenches and stuff like that. Usually when you get to base you put everything in your stash so you can carry more crap, but this game's a little different in that regard, which is kind of refreshing because everything else is just going to automatically go to your stash, so you may as well just use it as, you know, backup. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Alright, we're getting closer. Any interesting animals in the area? Sounds like a rat. Okay. Alright, let's just keep moving here. So the story's opening up nicely. But I felt like, you know, in these games you end up accumulating, open world games, you end up accumulating just boatloads of side quests and errands and jobs and, you know, whatever they want to call them. some games just have, you know, side quests, some have daily quests, some have... It's just no end to the variety of things to do. And that can be a pain sometimes because you end up with this long list of undone things, and it's like, oh my god, you know, when am I going to finish all this? So I like to once in a while go through and purge a lot of the little missions and jobs I'm trying to get done, just, you know, finish them off.
A rush of air.
Ah, man. Alright, we're getting close. Yeah, I like to do that because it just kind of cleans up your job list and all that. And it's also, like in this game, it's great because of the skill points. The skill points alone, what are those? Make it well worth it. Alright, we got some interesting stuff on this guy. So yeah, being able to get more and more skill points and level up different abilities quicker is just priceless in this game, because this is a game that relies on mainly your abilities to, you know, for you to succeed. I mean, yeah, weapons and armor and all that, but it's not a stat-based game. The only stat that improves is your health as you go through it, so that's not that big of a deal, but all the other fun stuff. Alright, sit tight, buddy. A hunk off of him. We'll switch out to our piercing arrows just in case we want to deal some damage here instead of knock off another part like things get ugly. Hopefully.
Gotta be ready.
Hopefully, yeah, they're gonna de-aggro. Cool. Alright, knocked off another component. Now he's kind of curious. Man, that was a bad move. When I saw him running, I should have, took off when I saw him coming my way, but that's alright. One down. One down, one to go. Knocked a couple parts off of this guy. That's what I'm thinking he is. There he is. Let's go loot him.
My pulse is getting quicker.
Alright, yeah, we can get real close now. So let's go back to this. Let's double notch. Let's try for his tail.
still in this fight.
Interesting, something new. Alright, so now we can gather some parts. We got an acid.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, like that. Oh, we got a significant resource container. We got another acid bomb launcher. One of those guys. Yep, so there's drone. And we're 140 away from our destination, which is Thornmarsh. I think Thornmarsh is another big home, a base or whatever you want to call it, village, settlement. Let's see what this one looks like. This area is pretty, it's living up to its name. It's very marshy. Get some goods while we're out here.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Tanakh territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amatis, really?
We met out in the wilds, after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine that was threatening a nearby village. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I knew it.
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Kaja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amatis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amatis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tanakh took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
Is she okay?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Oh, there's some
Then
else.
what's Amatis after?
I think he just needs to know.
All right, well, we're going to pick this up in the next episode. Thank you for joining me. Once again, for Horizon Forbidden West, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and don't forget to put a like down below, comment on the video, and share us on social media. I'll see you next time.